mate. Copped a bit of a shiner there. Do you know what happened?
Honestly, not sure to be fair. Came off at the end and a few boys commented on it. Nature of a tough test match, I feel. There's always usually a few bumps and bruises shown, but not sure what happened.
Yeah, can you just talk about that for us, please? Just the physicality of that match out there?
Yeah, it was a step up from last week, I thought. Particularly in that first sort of 5-10 minutes, I thought the Boks put a lot of intent. We did a pretty good job of matching that and actually winning some collisions towards the end of that first half, and I felt like we were able to create some momentum. Physical test match. Couldn't quite get the result.
Can you just speak to, unfortunately again, we're sort of talking about the same thing, which is the back end of the game. What's happening there? What's not happening?
Yeah, I guess it felt like it got pretty scrappy. They did a good job of putting some balls up in the air and winning the kind of scraps off it. Probably struggled to find shape a little bit, and they won some more moments. We had our chances. They won a few penalties at the breakdown, got into our 22, and hard to stop from there. So I guess we're going to find a way to kind of keep the tempo of the game up, find space, and just be clinical. Like, we had some chances in their 22, didn't quite nail it. So we're going to go from there.
Well, how do you assess this two-match series against the Boks? Obviously, a lot's been said about the back end of matches, sort of being in a good position to win games, and then the Boks coming back. You go back home. How do you assess this two-match series?
Yeah, it's a bit of a tough one. Coming over to South Africa and play the World Champs, it's always going to be a big battle, and a bit of a weird feeling in the sense that I felt we played a lot of good rugby, put them under pressure at times, and unfortunately couldn't get the result. So I think there's plenty of positives in our game, but we're going to find a way to win those small margins. Test footy comes down to small moments into the games, and we're not winning those. So tried to make some adjustments this week and didn't still quite get it right. So we'll take positives from how we're starting games and putting teams under pressure, but got to find a solution to come up the top of the end.
And maybe just a word for your supporters back at home, because when the All Blacks lose one test match, it's massive, but two, it becomes even a greater deal. Just a message of reassurance to them, maybe.
Yeah, I guess there's a whole lot of care from supporters back home, the ones who are here as well. They want to see us do well, and they support us with a lot of pride. So we appreciate that, and for us, we're just going to do a job to make them proud of us. Go back, have a week to reflect, get fizzed up to play the Aussies. What'll be important for us, winners like Cup on the line. So I'll say there's some good things being done, and we appreciate and feel the support from back home, and hopefully the results will start coming.
Well, there's a lot made of the South Africans not being in Super Rugby anymore, and a lot that you guys maybe missed that between the two sides. Just your assessment of that. Does it make it tougher to play them, or you guys have played them now 4 times in the last year, I think?
It feels like I've played them a lot from an international point of view, but I think you do miss the Super Rugby side of it a little bit. Just a different game style than what we have probably between Australian and New Zealand teams. So it's something that I guess maybe has hurt us a little bit in that sense, but at the same time we have played a lot against the Boks over the last couple of years, so we're well accustomed to how they play, and at times we're able to stop their game, and at times we've struggled as well. So we're going to find a way to keep being successful against teams that play a different style to our own.
They're obviously trying a new way of playing as well. From a defensive point of view, how's that changed from the last year when you played them in terms of defending against them?
Yeah, they've got a lot of threats across the park. I think they've certainly added a sort of short kicking game to their repertoire, whether that's kind of little grubbers in behind or cross kicks out to their wings. So as a backfield player, that was something we kind of mentioned and had to adapt to, and it does seem like they're playing with a bit more shape through the middle of the park and can kind of go width to width. So it makes it tougher for them to prepare for and deal with. Felt like we dealt with that pretty well defensively tonight, the tight stuff again. We got into the 22, tough to stop and all that.
It's not all bad news today, mate. Tasman won the round for the Shield. Just a quick word on that.
Yeah, that was exciting watching that in the team room. Obviously a proud Tassie man, first time doing that in our history, so I'm really pleased for the region and the team. We're doing good things, so I know it'll be a big turnout in Nelson Airport tomorrow to welcome you home.
Cheers, thanks.